Hello and welcome to this edition of Y-PAC CityCast. I'm Randy Beeler. Continuing a positive trend that began a few years ago, the number of serious crimes in Yakima dropped last year to record low levels. In the past 2 years, serious crimes decreased by more than 20%. Since the late 1980s, when Yakima earned a dubious reputation, serious crime has dropped by almost 70%. Yakima now has a lower rate of serious crime than the state's two largest cities, Seattle and Spokane. Robberies, aggravated assaults, burglaries, homicides, and major thefts have all continued to trend downward over the last several years. Car theft, which was a significant problem in Yakima a few years ago, was up in 2014 compared to 2013, but was still down by 36% when compared to 2012, when the Yakima car theft rate was among the highest in the nation. The Yakima Police Department attributes the significant drop in the rate of serious crimes in Yakima to several factors, including changes in policing strategies and a nationwide downward trend in crime rates. Over the next few months, several presentations will be made to local groups like service clubs and nonprofit entities to share the positive news about Yakima's continually improving crime rate. The Yakima City Council will make a decision soon regarding how to proceed in light of a ruling by federal judge Thomas Rice, which was released on February 17th, that declared the city of Yakima needs to dramatically revamp the system used to elect city council members. More than 2 years ago, the city was sued by the American Civil Liberties Union on behalf of a Latino Yakima resident, Rogelio Montez, who once ran for city council. In his ruling, Judge Rice accepted the plan submitted by the ACLU to establish 7 separate council districts in the city. Currently, the Yakima City Council consists of 4 district-specific seats and 3 at-large seats. Last October, Judge Rice ruled that the existing council election system is in violation of federal voting rights law because it has the effect of suffocating Latino voter preferences. Judge Rice also required in his ruling that all 7 seats on the council will be open for election this November, even though the 3 current at-large members, Micah Cawley, Dave Edel, and Kathy Coffey, still have 2 years remaining on their terms. The other 4 seats were already scheduled to be up for election this year. An appeal of the ruling would have to be filed within 30 days from when it was released. The Yakima City Council is expected to decide soon how it will proceed. More parking options will soon be available in downtown Yakima, and what does the future hold for the Yakima Convention Center? With those stories, here's CityCast's Ken Crockett.
Thank you, Randy. In November, 140 additional parking spaces were created by converting from parallel to angle parking on several downtown streets. Soon, downtown visitors will be noticing some additional changes to improve the availability of parking. 4 underutilized downtown parking lots will be converted to 8-hour free employee and residential parking, thus creating 232 all-day spaces. In addition, lighting upgrades are planned at 3 of the lots, plus additional downtown nighttime security will be provided on weekends. However, daytime parking will be reduced from 4 to 2 hours at 3 of the most popular lots, which includes the Millennium Plaza. This is intended to increase vehicle turnover. Downtown parking maps will soon be available at Yakima City Hall to make it easier for visitors and employees to understand their parking choices. Those changes are expected to take place in early March. Keeping the Yakima Convention Center productive and competitive will be the aim of a new consultant study. The Yakima City Council recently awarded a $16,000 contract to a Bellevue, Washington firm to evaluate current market trends and determine how well the convention center is doing. The study will cover 7 areas, including the possible expansion of the City of Yakima-owned facility. The last review of this type was done in 2008, and the new study should help the convention center better meet current and future needs. The study is expected to take 6 to 8 weeks to complete. Back to you, Randy.
Thanks, Ken. When we come back, CityCast's Sean Davidow will tell you about how Yakima Police are using an innovative approach to get to know the Yakima community a little bit better. You're watching Y-PAC's CityCast. Earlier this month, the Yakima Police Department began a new effort to connect with the people it serves by inviting folks to join officers for a cup of coffee and some good conversation. To tell you more about the program that's called Coffee with a Cop, here's CityCast's Sean Davidow.
Thanks, Randy. I'm here outside Yakima's first McDonald's restaurant, where a little more than a week ago, the first Coffee with a Cop event was held for Yakima residents. The idea, which has caught on in many communities around the country, is designed to bring regular people and police officers together and help both sides get to know one another and talk about concerns and problems, or just to give the average person a chance to talk to an officer outside of the typical emergency situation. Now, about 15 officers from various divisions in the Yakima Police Department, including Chief Dominic Grizzy, showed up and shared a cup of joe with between 75 and 100 people who came out to talk to the cops. Over the 2-hour period, both officers and community members seemed to come away with very positive feelings about the event. The next Coffee with a Cop event is set for Friday, April 3rd at the McDonald's restaurant located at 16th and Lincoln Avenues. The event will start at around 7 a.m. to give people a chance to visit with an officer before they need to head to work. And due to the success of this first event, Yakima Police hope to have many more over the next few months. And if you'd like more information, just contact YPD's Public Information Officer, Mike Bastinelli, at 575-6549 or by email. And Randy, it's gatherings like this that really do put police officers in touch with the people they serve and gives both groups a chance to put a face or name to that person behind the badge or out on the streets before there is a crisis. So if you get a chance, enjoy your Coffee with a Cop, and Randy, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sean. And thank you, too, for joining us for this edition of Y-PAC CityCast. The City of Yakima offers multiple platforms that can help keep you informed about events, activities, and issues affecting the City of Yakima. Find out more about what's going on with the City of Yakima by visiting the city's website at yakimawa.gov. You can also find helpful information on the official City of Yakima Facebook page, or if you prefer, you can follow the City of Yakima on Twitter. We'll see you on the next edition of Y-PAC CityCast. I'm Randy Beeler. Take care.
For more information on Y-PAC CityCast, call 575-6092.